Hi everyone, I'm Humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel, and it's a little bit late in the afternoon, and we still see granddaughter here. Leilani's waiting for her grandma to come get her. Leilani, baby who did a river trip with the Wallapai tribe when she was in utero. Look at how beautiful she's growing up. And then look at over here. Who's this? This is little Siwa. Olivia Ann Marie. And big Siwa. Auntie Carrie. Wow.
Kaka.
Kaka. She Kaka?
I'm older than her.
Oh, you're Kaka? Okay. Now, which one of the two is Siwa? Which one's Siwa, honey?
Her.
Olivia? Okay, and then Leilani, you are Kaka. Kaka.
Older sister.
Older sister. Older sister. And little sister. Siwa means little sister. And Kaka means big sister in Hopi, guys. And my other half is home, and we are yipping and yapping already. She didn't even get in the door. She's walking up the steps, and what were you telling me, hon? You didn't say hello. You said, what about the corrupt queen and all those guys? What kind of things were they doing? Running child trafficking rings, huh? From a long time ago with all the orphanages. Is that what you're saying?
All the way from the Roman Catholics throughout the whole churches and religions.
Right.
That started this cover of having institutes,
orphanages,
boarding schools, and they abused, whether it was physical, all the way around abuse.
Okay, so emotional, physical, spiritual, religious, sexual, just exploitation and desecration of people, dehumanizing people and children and families.
Mostly of the cultures of Jamaican, Africa, Australian.
All the African tribes. Oh, you're right about Australia too, Carrie. Ireland. Okay. Here in the United States as well, and I know because our family was split up because of the family disease of alcoholism. So the globalists used their tools of addiction and affliction and inflicted that on the poor people. Would you agree, Carrie?
All browner pigment of people.
So the brown cultures, cultures. Okay. So my question is this: what I just said just now. Would you agree that the globalists put the addiction and affliction issues upon the poor people? Would you say that they targeted them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I believe that too, because whenever you see heroin and epidemics and stuff like that, you don't see it in the fancy neighborhoods. In Cleveland Heights, and you don't see it in the fancy neighborhood where everybody's got bling bling and Beechwood.
It is, but it's more stored away, hidden away.
Right, and I was going to say that too, and I know that, honey.
And a wholesale buck. I mean, they probably have a whole store in their mansion or whatever. That's just.
I'm going to say something here, and my ex-husband will probably get pissed at me, but once upon a time when I was going through my period of transition with my divorce and stuff, he was into doing some things, and I know that he was because he involved me and the kids, and it was very spooky time for me, and I had to confront these drug dealers, and it was scary as shit for me to do that. But what I want to say is when I discovered and confronted them, it was not in local corrupt Cleveland or Parma, Ohio. It was actually out in Westlake, Ohio. So you're right about the suburbs, stashing the goods and then bringing it out to the poor neighborhoods and targeting poor people and exploiting and desecrating the poor people. Okay, no matter what cities this is. And, I seen it in Flagstaff.
Creating fronts.
They sure the hell are.
Whether it's a store,
they sure are.
Mainly educational institutes and facilities, let alone even the religious, could probably have a lower belly of tunnels.
Right. Well, no, they have
all these different things.
I'm going to say this much: they have tunnels right.
Trophies of whatever.
Right. I want to say this: back to Winslow, Arizona. I want to go to the La Posada Hotel. There, they have tunnels underground in the whole city of Winslow.
They enslaved again the Asian.
Okay, Olivia, it's okay, baby.
The Asian, the Chinese, the Spanish. Any of the European that they wanted to conquer and breed out, they also threw them in there too.
And I want to say this. Hold on, sweetheart. I'm not going to give you a hug.
Trained or boated. anywhere, everywhere.
By train, plane, or even airplane, bus, whatever. Trains. But I want to say this right now. My friend Edward Nierson just posted something about the Catholic, or not the Catholic, I'm sorry, the Empire being responsible for Princess Diana's death and for the child molestation rings that are still manifesting here in 2017. But what I want to say about that, too, I want to go back and look at these two. They're just playing away. They've been doing this all day. But what I want to say is I want to go back to the Cleveland abduction story right now, Carrie. And I want to bring this up. Because 6 months after the Cleveland abduction story broke, what happened? You and I were in Flagstaff. Remember when we were in Flagstaff, honey? 6 months after the story broke. Excuse me, girls. We need to do nice. We need to play nice. Grandma said nice, Leilani, nice. Share. And when Grandma says nice, I mean nice. So we're going to share. And if we cannot share, we're going to solve this peacefully, young ladies. We're going to do it peacefully. No, nice. Look at Grandma. Look, Leilani, nice. Nice. We're going to be nice. We got to be nice. Okay. So, but what I want to say is 6 months after the Cleveland abduction. You're okay, Leilani. 6 months after the Cleveland abduction story broke in Cleveland, Ohio, what the globalist elite came up with, because they realized that they put this news out in Main Street media right away, and it was massive. And the problem was all the focus was coming to Cleveland, and they didn't want it. So what did the globalist elite fabricate and the corrupt Queen of England fabricate? 6 months after the girls were found here in Cleveland, they broke out with the story from Lambeth, England. Do you remember that, Carrie?
Oh, yeah.
And it was a fake. Did you believe that story, honey?
No, too outrageous of numbers. 30 years, but they were allowed to come and go as they please.
Right. And so do you believe they fabricated that story to take the focus off the Cleveland abduction story? Do you believe that?
Yes.
And did we, in fact, meet people from England when you and I went to celebrate Christmas over at the Little America? We actually met people from England, and they said, well, you know, as quick as that story came, it disappeared.
Same thing at Coco's restaurant.
So when we met the people from England, they said the same thing.
Tour bus in there.
And they all said the same thing, pretty much.
And some of them tried to say, good things about the Queen, but
most of them were not going for it.
Well, most of them didn't really want to say.
They wanted to keep it hush-hush.
They didn't want to say.
Yeah. So we already met people from England that said that story was fabricated. So I'm humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel today and on social media platform. My other half came in the home today talking about this stuff. Did you bring it up, Carrie? Because I sure as hell didn't, did I?
Well,
when you came in the door just now.
I was responding because you sent me like 5 links. And
and videos.
The first one was hours long, so I only...
Yeah, no, that was the president talking last night at speech. But what I want to...
Where? Because they were all standing around.
Looking.
He wasn't out there talking till way after a whole hour.
Well, we'll have to watch the video later, but right now I'm going to shut this down. So thank you for sharing this video with me, hon. It is 8 minutes too long. We'll come back to the subject later after babies get picked up. We got to go, but wanted to touch base for now. Thank you, guys, and keep exposing the corruption and disruption of human life and human values from local to global, because these globalist elite want to dominate, control, exploit, desecrate cultures and poor people, right? Mm-hmm. So that's it. Adios, everyone. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.